to our spring digital showroom. Can you believe it? It is already springtime. The flowers are starting to bloom. The sun is periodically shining amidst the rain. We've had some rain here, but maybe you've had snow, maybe you had rain, but we want to welcome you to our spring digital showroom where we're going to kick things off and start talking about the wonderful, fun backyard barbecue parties, smoking events that you're going to be having very soon. Now, again, 'tis the season to taking your outdoor grilling and cooking to the next level with, of course, something like the sous vide station, the Sync Gold Dual, the Dome 2 air fryer, the InstaProbe Core, and so much more. We want you to gear up for those reveling vernal equinox vibes that are going to be happening soon, getting more daylight, which means more time for that outdoor-indoor cooking delight. Now again, Typhur is going to have you covered, but before we even jump into those products, I see we got some people joining us down below in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. We're so happy to have you guys here with us. Feel free to drop some comments and questions down below. Drop down where you're joining us from, maybe what you're looking to use some of the Typhur products for. Now, we wanted to launch a quick poll for you all, just to kick things off. We're doing another live demo here in April. We want to know what you guys want to see. We didn't get a chance to do this last time, so we want to start things off right. We are wondering which cooking demos would you like to see in our next showroom in April? Yeah, that's right. We're going to be talking about this one, but we want to get your feel for next showrooms. Is it steak? Is it salmon? Is it baked potatoes? We're going to be launching that poll on your screen here. If it's showing up, give me a thumbs up in the chat. We are looking good. Again, which cooking demos would you like to see in April? You can drop it down below in the chat. We got a poll going in front of your screen as well. Steak, salmon, baked potatoes. These are all great options. So let me know. We're going to keep that up just for a little bit while I continue talking about all things Typhur. Now, chances are you're here on our website. You have maybe heard about us from somewhere. Let us know down below where you've heard about us from. But you might be wondering, again, what is Typhur all about? You see these beautiful, elegant products. How are these going to take your cooking to the next level? And I want to let you know, with us here at Typhur, we are all about innovation and leading edge design. Our professional grade tools and smart features truly empower you to cook with confidence. Take it from someone who is a very novice home chef. Again, these kind of just take things to the next level, even if you're a professional chef as well, giving you those industry grade metrics tools to level up your cooking. Again, it is no matter your skill level. Spring is all about fresh beginnings, and what better way to embrace the season than by mastering the grill or maybe perfecting your air fried favorites with something like the Dome 2 with ease. So if you're here tuning in, let me give you a little bit of a rundown of what we'll be covering today. We'll be showcasing the Dome 2 air fryer first, then we'll be jumping to the Sync Gold Dual. This one is one of my personal favorites. Talk about grilling. The InstaProbe Core, and then the sous vide station. Hopefully you are excited for that. We have crafted this event to give you that hands-on look. We're going to be answering your questions down below in the chat, so feel free. And don't forget to click down below. We have product cards there for you to click on, check out these products, and see if they're going to be right for you. And on top of all of that, of course, we will be having our deals and discounts. For the spring sale, we have an exclusive discount code for you, and that is LIVE15. LIVE15 is going to get you a discount on all of these products that you see here today, so make sure you take advantage of all of that. Again, do not forget, click down below. This is an interactive digital showroom stream. My name is Joel, and I'll be your host today as I take you through each of these products from someone who is a home novice chef. Here we go. Okay, we're going to clear out some space here. We take that pole down, get that out of your hair, and we're going to spotlight the one and only, the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. So I want to let you know that we're going to kick things off here momentarily with a pizza demo. But before I put this in, I want to let you know that the Typhur Dome air fryer is truly something where crispy is going to meet classy. This is not just your air fryer, it is the air fryer that makes your kitchen look cooler than your neighbors. It looks like a spaceship. Hopefully you can see it. It is truly a spaceship vibes kind of machine, and it is going to deliver some out of this world cooking for you. We're talking veggies that wow, desserts that melt in your mouth, and things like fries, wings, and even steak and a whole pizza can fit in here. And it's going to come out perfect every time with one push of the button. It kind of feels like magic, and I think you're going to see in just a second how magical it truly can be. So again, this is your first look. We got that large 5.6 quart basket, digital display here, but I just want to jump into it and let's just start cooking. So obviously we'll kind of dive in and explain this a little bit more, but I got a pizza here, and let's just throw this in so while we're talking, we can enjoy the smell. At least I can enjoy the smell, and you can see how this works in real time. So, oh, it looks like we got a great question from Crispy Salad. How long does it take for the dome to preheat? So we got a couple different features for you. It's actually super easy when it comes to preheating. All you have to do when you turn it on is you'll click one of the features. Of course, it does not flicker in real life. That's just showing you there because of the camera. But as we kind of go through here, it can be anywhere from a few minutes to, for example, when steaks, let's just show you actually. We got steaks here. If we go ahead and turn that on, you see we got 8 minutes on the clock. So we're gonna be preheating for 8 minutes. Now, let's talk about pizza. Let's see there. We got another 8-minute preheat, so hopefully that answers your question. I know a lot of air fryers out there don't come with preheats, but this one does. Now, I have to ask you guys a question as well before I throw the pizza in here. What's your go-to frozen pizza? I feel like frozen pizza is totally underrated, but with the Dome 2 air fryer, this thing can cook a whole 12-inch pizza inside of it, which is absolutely unheard of. So thanks for dropping the questions down below. Again, feel free to continue them, especially as we get this going right here with the Dome air fryer. Man, this is so exciting. I'm actually connecting the app here as we speak. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But we're gonna get this plastic wrap off, and we are going to slide all of this goodness into the Dome air fryer. Just taking the outside covering off here, and then we will be ready to put all of this amazing pizza inside. Because that's right, we can fit a whole 12-inch pizza. Here we go. This is the before. We're doing this live. We're cooking the Dome with the Dome 2 air fryer. We are going to slide this in. Yeah, right there. Hopefully you guys see that. This is going to come out gooey, crispy, and amazing. Going to place this down here. Going to be turning this on. We'll be hitting that pizza right there. And as we do that, this is going to start to cook. Now, I actually wanted to show you another quick feature. Again, we'll kind of dive more. I have the Typhur app here, and with this, we actually have connection with the Dome 2 air fryer. So this thing is amazing. You can actually utilize it with the app and set your temperatures. So without further ado, we are going to get this going right here. Let's do this for let's do 14 minutes. We got this. That pizza preset sets it for 14 minutes, so you're good to go there. Once that's set, you have all this already preset. You can follow the instructions, of course, on the box, or you can just do what the pizza preset is. We got 370 for 14 minutes. Let's get going. So that's a little bit with the air fryer, how that is going. So I'm gonna move this quickly off to the side as that kind of cooks. It'll be in frame, but it'll just be a little bit outside of your view because I wanna continue to dive into what we got going on here. So with the Typhur Dome air fryer, this thing is going to take things to the next level because this is going to revolutionize the speed at which your item cooks, what you can actually put in here, and so many other things. And Pure Cupcake, thanks for dropping a question down below. Is air frying really healthier? The answer is going to be yes, it truly is healthier. So we got a question down below again, is air frying really healthier? Yes. So the Dome 2 air fryer actually uses up to 90% less oil so that you can enjoy crispy, golden perfection without the grease guilt. So that's kind of the benefits of things like the air fryer. Again, this is what that is going to enable you all to do. Again, so that is going to be a great feature for you. I think I just turned it off. We're going to turn that back on. There we go. We're back. We're putting that time back down. There we go, my hands. Again, I'm a little clumsy, but we got this going right here. Again, the Dome 2 air fryer. It is cooking up with it right now. So we're just gonna position that a little bit there. Now, let's keep moving on and talk about why the Typhur Dome is a little bit different than others on the market. So with so many others on the market, you might be wondering really what makes the Typhur Dome air fryer different. And with this air fryer, you are truly going to get an exceptional cook every time. So this is going to be faster. It is going to have less noise, and it has some incredible self-cleaning features. Now, it's a favorite of our customers and media alike, and this has actually gotten a ton of praise. It's been voted America's Test Kitchen for Best Air Fryers of 2024. And guess what? It's also been crowned the best large capacity air fryer of 2024. Now, again, obviously those are some big statements, but I think you guys have also doubled up on those comments as well. If you check our reviews down below, click on the Dome 2 air fryer, you're gonna see how all of this is truly exceptional. Now, of course, with that being said, let's kind of jump into the cooking speed when it comes to the Dome 2 air fryer. Now, the Typhur Dome air fryer isn't just fast, it's truly revolutionary like I've been talking about, and it is going to reduce the cooking time by up to 30%. So Typhur has heating from the top, from the bottom, from all the sides, circulating, and you're gonna get all of that with this right here, the Dome 2 air fryer. That is so exciting. And it can cook large amounts of food. That 5.6 quart basket is truly exceptional when it comes to cooking with the Dome 2 air fryer. Now, here is maybe a scenario for you. We're talking spring, we're talking snacks, we're talking all those great things. And for example, this air fryer can cook up to 32 crispy golden chicken wings that are gonna be ready in just 14 minutes. Now, that is perfect for last minute party snacks, maybe a family dinner, maybe just your kids are coming home from school. That is gonna be a great snack for them, quick for you, and easy cleanup, which we'll talk about here shortly. Now, maybe you need something a little heartier. We're talking dinner for two. You can throw 2 steaks in here and they can cook in just 10 minutes. Isn't that, actually 8 minutes. I apologize, only 8 minutes. Yeah, we've actually tested that in here and it works phenomenal. Ours came out perfect, medium rare, which we love, and it worked like a charm. And also, I don't know if you guys can hear it, it's probably super quiet for you. This thing is also whisper quiet. And what I mean by whisper quiet is that it operates at just 55 decibels. So that is quieter than a normal conversation, which you will not find. I've actually been around quite a few air fryers and they are not all that quiet. Some of them, you actually have to raise your voice when you're talking in the kitchen. This one, you'll hardly even notice it is there and on. Now, jumping to some smart and user-friendly designs, we have 8 presets for cooking. And again, the flickering, don't worry about that. That is not what it looks like in real life. This is going to have 8 different presets. Now, that is going to make it, for you, incredibly easy to use. All you have to do, for the pizza like we just did, press and go. It has the preset, it has the preheat, it has the temperature, the time. You don't have to do anything. And with springtime bringing beautiful weather and hosting a backyard, maybe get together with friends and family, if everyone's craving maybe those crispy wings, a pizza, throw it in the air fryer, go mingle with your guests. That's it. It is as easy as that when it comes to the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. So this thing is truly exceptional. And again, just look at this thing's profile. This thing is like a spaceship. It is awesome. I'll give you that side view here for a little bit as we continue to talk. Of course, we got that front handle. We got that 5.6 basket size. And this is what the backside looks like. This is its vent in the back. And this is kind of its look. Again, spaceship, right? Super cool. And it will be sure to blend in with your kitchen. Now, let's continue with maybe the cleanup. So we've talked a lot about cooking with the Typhur Dome 2, and let's kind of jump to the cleanup side because that's going to be pretty important. Oh, right on cue. Looks like we got another great question from somebody. How do you clean the dome? That's a great question. So again, perfect timing. The air fryer is super easy to clean for a couple of different reasons. The first one being it has a non-stick ceramic basket. So what that means is it is going to be a breeze to clean. What it also means is, unlike traditional non-stick coatings, the Dome's basket is PFAS free, ensuring you have a non-toxic cooking experience for you and your family, and you don't have any of those nasty forever chemicals, health risks. We're avoiding all of that, of course, with the Typhur Dome 2. Quick and easy cleanup is going to be present with that non-stick ceramic basket. Now, you can even put both the basket and the plate inside with it in the dishwasher. You heard me right, you can put it in the dishwasher. We got a video here for you guys, and it is as simple as this. You can throw both pieces in the tray. It is going to be that easy. We'll close it up, and when it's done, again, take it out and it's ready for your next adventure. So it is that simple when it comes to cleaning. And again, for people who are busy and on the go, this is an essential feature when it comes to utilizing the Typhur Dome 2. Now on top of that, it also has a unique self-cleaning feature. And again, I know this is just something that's really cool to me. It has a feature on the top where it pushes the heat down, where it can actually kind of vaporize some of that grease and grime so you can have an even healthier cooking experience. And it's as easy as setting it as self-cleaning mode, tapping it, and it's good to go. So again, it takes 1 to 2 hours. You can do that once a month, twice a month. You can do that once every couple of months, however you would like to do. So again, unique self-cleaning features. It's got a great non-stick ceramic basket, and best of all, I love this feature. It integrates with our wonderful, wonderful Typhur app. Yeah, you see that? Air fryer frozen pizza. That's the first thing that pops up. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look incredible? Air fryer frozen pizza. If you haven't checked out our app, we got recipes, but we also have some great things to pair with something like the Dome 2. So the app actually lets you monitor the temperature and the time of your cooking experience. So if you want to step away, we also have an app. You don't need it, but it's something like myself who I have my phone on me constantly. It's great to just kind of check and see where everything's are at. You can also adjust the time and the temperature if you would like, and you can even pause it if you would like to just stop the cooking. So that is fantastic. Now, we always have a couple kind of common questions that people tend to ask about something like the Dome 2. So let's kind of roll into that right now. Question number 1, is it really healthier? Yep, the Dome is going to use up to 90% less oil. I know we answered that a little bit ago, but if you're just tuning in, check out the Dome 2 air fryer. Click down below. This is a shoppable showroom stream, and if you have questions while we're going through it, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. Oh, we got another great question, Thunderbread. What is the Dome made of? Great question. So the Dome is made of those premium built-to-last materials. Maybe you can tell from this. This is actually the second iteration of the Dome. It has a wonderful, sleek stainless steel and PFA-free non-stick interior, and it is going to have that perfect intersection between durability and safety for your cooking experience. What that means is there's going to be no weird chemicals, just fantastic cooking for you and your family. Again, we kind of answered this just a bit ago, but is it hard to clean? Not at all. It's non-stick features. Being able to be thrown in the dishwasher makes it super easy to handle. And I think my favorite is, can it handle a pizza? We got a couple minutes left, but absolutely it can handle a pizza. That's what we got going on in this right now. If you're here just tuning in with us, we are cooking a whole pizza inside the Typhur Dome 2. Can you believe it? We're cooking a whole pizza. If you want to see what it's going to look like when it comes out, stick around, stay tuned, because we will be showing that here in just a few minutes. Now, I think it's about time we kind of talk maybe about some of your guys' reviews. Now, one thing I love about these products is, again, I'm a big review guy. If I'm looking for my next product, I am looking for reviews. And none other than the Dome 2 air fryer. If you click down below, you can see all of them. But I just wanted to highlight a few here. The first one is going to be coming from Rhonda's Country Kitchen. Shouting you out from South Carolina. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be talking about a phenomenal air fryer. And I'll just go ahead and explain this one for you. Basically what she was saying, it was absolutely phenomenal. It's so easy to use, family friendly, very spacious, and the app is a no-brainer. You find a recipe and it programs it, and you just hit start on the Dome 2 air fryer. And if you could see the pictures I'm seeing, oh man, they look so good. What Rhonda was cooking down below is fantastic. So I just wanted to shout those out. If you end up making a review on one of these products, let us know and we'll shout it out in the next live stream. Again, shout out from Dave. Dave was cooking some steaks with the Dome 2 air fryer. Fantastic. Got it as a gift for Christmas and was loving how it's super easy to clean up, super easy to use, and the food came out great. So thanks to Dave down in San Diego. We appreciate your review, and I found the same thing with myself as I was using the Dome 2 air fryer. So that's the Dome 2 air fryer. Again, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Again, this is a little 360 of what we got going on here. This thing is beautiful. It looks like a spaceship, truly. And that pizza is almost done. I cannot wait. But we have an exclusive discount code for you. If you're interested in something like the Dome 2, click down below. We have a product box pinned for you, and the discount code LIVE15 is going to get you another additional great discount off of this Dome 2 air fryer. This is an exclusive live stream only discount code you're not going to find anywhere else. So take advantage of it during this spring sale and walk away with what I think is arguably one of the best air fryers on the market. So again, that is LIVE15 for our exclusive spring sale with the Dome 2. The second iteration. What an amazing air fryer. We're excited you're here, and we're excited we are rocking this air fryer. And if you're looking for maybe a little bit more intimate group to hang out with other foodies like yourself, we also have our Facebook groups, which you can find on Facebook with Typhur's account and see all of you guys cooking with Typhur products and just sharing some wonderful recipes. I've been a big fan scrolling through the Typhur Facebook community. That has been awesome. Guys, we're down to our last 30 seconds here with the pizza. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Again, I'm not gonna be able to eat it on stream while we're live, but guess what? As soon as this ends, we're gonna be digging into this pizza because that's right. The Dome 2 can fit a whole 12-inch pizza. You name an air fryer that can do that. I'll wait 9 more seconds and you can see exactly what this is going to look like. We are down to the final minute. Let's see how we did. Again, first look. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. We are done. We have ended. Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing this? That is crispy. That is gooey. That is the way I like it. This is going to be great when we go to eat this here. Oh my goodness. Let's just look at this one more time. Oh my goodness. That bottom, we got a great crust there. I know it's hard for you guys to probably see this, but we got a whole pizza there. What is your favorite frozen pizza? Let me know down below. That's the Dome 2. Hopefully you enjoy that. And again, remember, full pizza, throw it in the dishwasher when you're done. Easy cleanup. This is the next iteration of air frying, and it does an exceptional job. Gonna make your life easier. And for someone like myself who is a novice cook, you can cook anything from pizzas to steak to wings to veggies and even desserts. That's the Dome 2. Again, LIVE15. Go check it out. We got a whole pizza. Gooey, ready to eat. Man, how fun is that? That is so cool. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, we are going to maybe switch gears. And what I mean by that is we're gonna take things to the next level. So the Dome 2 air fryer, great kitchen appliance, definitely one that's necessary. I'm gonna make a little bit more space for us here. So this is gonna go off screen for a little bit. Okay, now the next product we want to showcase here for our spring digital showroom is going to be none other than the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. Now, this right here is going to be the product to showcase today because we're going to start talking about all things barbecue. So I'm going to turn this on, simple press of a button right there. We're going to get that popping. Alrighty. Now, as you can see, this thing is super simple, yet it is going to have a nice, elegant design, as do all Typhur products, dual probes, and it is going to be a super easy to use interface with someone like you, the user, in mind. I want you to think about the Typhur Gold Dual series. This probe, the wireless meat thermometer probe, wireless thermometer for even more than just meat, as your kitchen GPS. So this is going to be wireless, lightning fast, and so precise that it could teach a college chemistry class. It is going to have dual probes, as you can see right here. You can monitor 2 foods at once because multitasking is not just for your day job. We want to bring it back home, and we want to elevate your cooking experience, making sure your meals come out perfect every time with pinpoint accuracy from the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. Now, with the Gold Dual, we're going to be bringing in something super special. We wanted to just start things off with a demo. And this one is going to be fun. We haven't done it here, but guess what? It's gonna be pretty exciting. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna bring something in front of you, and we're gonna get cooking here, because guess what? We're gonna be cooking steak. That's right, we are gonna be cooking steak with the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. You're gonna see here, before we even start talking about it, how you can put this inside of the steak and get the perfect cook on something like this. So you see this here, you see this. Let's bring in a little grill that we got going on. I know it's crazy, right? We got a grill coming in front of you, and then we'll kick things off. So here we go. All right. being a little slow with this. Make sure that we get everything in front of you guys. All right. We got this coming in right here. Here we go. Okay, so this is a fun little contraption. This is what I like to call a smokeless grill. That's right, you heard me right. This is what we got going on here. And this thing is going to be cooking our steak in terms with the Sync Gold Dual. So we got the steak here. Hopefully you guys can see that. We got the Sync Gold Dual. Let me get my handy dandy tongs right here. And the first things first, we have to take the probe out and insert it into the meat. So this is a fun demo because I'm going to show you right off the bat how things are going to work. So when we are talking about the steak right here, we're going to be inserting that probe into the thickest part of the steak. So I'm taking probe number 1 out. You can already see that we have right here the temperature already showing. And this probe is going to go past that center line. And we are going to put this, again, in the thickest part of this steak. So you got to make sure it goes past that right there. And with it in, again, I'll show you here close up in just one moment. That is what it looks like when the probe has been inserted past that line into the steak. Now, all that is left to do is to put it on and watch it cook, and also watch that temperature rise. So let us continue here and hear that sizzle. Oh yeah, we got that going down right there. How are we looking? Looks like we are looking good. Again, let me wipe my hands off here. So right now what is happening, for those of you just joining in and tuning in, is we are featuring the Sync Gold Dual with a steak right now. We're cooking live in front of you to show you how this probe works. As you can see, we have the probe here on the outside. It is into the thickest part of this steak, and we are going to be monitoring the temperature as it cooks. We're also going to be chatting about the Sync Gold Dual as this cooks as well. So let's kind of kick things off and just start talking about what we're looking for in this steak. So what we are looking for in this steak is a perfect medium rare. We're looking for that 130, 125 vibes where this steak is going to just kind of shine perfectly in terms of that nice, juicy middle part. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can actually set a target temperature. So you can click in here and set a target temperature, but for just now, I want you to see that is our starting temperature. So as this starts to cook, I will be updating you on what we have so that you can see in real time what we're going to be looking at in terms of this steak cooking. So one of the big highlights with this is going to be the, of course, wireless technology. Now, if you haven't heard about the sub 1G connectivity, the Typhur sub 1G connectivity that comes with the Sync Gold Dual is what sets it apart from our previous wireless thermometers and truly sets it apart for any other ones that we have got that you see on the market. Looks like we got a great question. Why might I need a wireless meat thermometer? That's a great question. Let me actually answer that real quick for you before we dive into this. Well, one of the things that you might be wondering is, have you ever maybe struggled with overcooked steaks, dry chicken, maybe losing connection with a wireless thermometer? Think about it. If this is in something like your steak and it loses connection, what are you going to do? Because now you thought you were monitoring your temperature, you want to pull it out of that perfect, juicy kind of medium rare, but it's not going to work. So really where this shines is this is going to ensure that no drop connections happen, that you get reliable temperature monitoring all the time. And I even want you to think about those premium cuts of meat. You're spending hundreds of dollars for a single feast for maybe like, you know, $150, $200. And if you're using something like the Sync Gold Dual, you're ensuring that really those investments aren't wasted. You're kind of delivering perfectly cooked results every time, regardless of whether you're smoking something, whether you are, you know, grilling something, if something's in the oven, the deep fryer, it can do it all. Now I want to take a look real quick, see what how we're doing. Oh, we're looking good, guys. Oh, how we look, we're looking good. All right, let's get those crosshatch marks. I'm a big fan of those. Crosshatch marks on the side. Let's get that going there. Okay, let's continue. Great question from, oh, we got our guest. We appreciate that. Thanks for being here and for tuning in. If you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about the Sync Gold Duel. We got a stake going here. We're doing a live demo in real time to show you how this works. Now, I want to continue with that sub 1G connectivity because that is truly what really makes this shine. This is going to ensure drop connections don't ruin your meat. This is going to ensure that you have a quick and stable, reliable connection to be monitoring your temperature. Now, we started at 55, we're up to 61. We got a great temperature going here. It's gonna keep going up as we go, and you're gonna see in real time how that works. Now again, sub 1G connectivity is going to penetrate through walls and other areas of your home better than traditional kind of Bluetooth style connection. And what I mean by that is this can connect in an unobstructed area up to 3,000 feet. And in an obstructed area, maybe a home, up to 700 feet. So if you have a multi-story house, maybe you're at the park, this is really where it is going to shine. And of course, we do have Bluetooth connection and connectivity, but this takes things to the next level. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? I see you down below in the chat. Great to see you here with us. We are actually cooking a steak right now with the Sync Gold Duel, showing you guys how you can get your grilling on for the springtime. We appreciate you being here. And if you have any questions, let us know. I think it's time to flip, guys. Oh yeah, here we go. We got this going right here. That looks beautiful. I'm a big fan of that crosshatch. Hopefully you guys are loving that. It's smelling great here. I know you can't smell it through the screen, but if you're hungry, if you're looking for something like that, let me know down below in the chat. Okay, so thinking of sub 1G connectivity, I have a fun challenge. I want you to grab your current wireless thermometer if you have one, and I want you to test it against thick smokers, maybe aluminum foil, and I want you to see how it holds up. Because, just kind of spoiler alert, the Typhur Sync Gold Duel is going to crush it every time because the sub 1G connectivity can even make it through things like those thick Komodos, aluminum foil, you got a turkey in the oven, you know, tenting it, keeping all the juice in. This can penetrate through something like that where others cannot. Let's see what temperature, guys, we're up to 72 degrees. We're climbing here. We are cooking. Things are looking fantastic. We love to see it. Now, fun fact, we've actually tested this with a drone. I know, kind of crazy, but we've attached it to a drone, flown it up, and actually seen that it stays connected far up and away, just to show how far, how fast, how accurate this connection can be from a far distance. Now, next I want to talk about its dual probe functionality. Now, we only have one probe in the meat right here, but for example, I could pull out the second one and monitor another dish, or if this was a thicker cut of meat, I could monitor the same dish, but with two of these probes. And you can probably see as I pull that out, that is what we're going to do. Now we're up to 79, guys, we're climbing. We started at 55, we are climbing with this. Again, I'm gonna move it to the side so we get that cross hatching again. I'm a big fan of that. Looking great. It's smelling great as well. Hopefully you guys can, I mean, I know you can't smell it, but hopefully you can see this is looking beautiful. But that dual probe functionality, again, just gives you the ultimate ease, monitoring two dishes or two separate parts of the same dish. Now, that's really gonna take the guesswork out of things, and you can see it with something like this steak. So some of you might be wondering, well, how accurate is something like the probe? Well, what this is going to do is with its sub 1G technology, it actually has our 5-point system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internal temperature sensors, and then 1 ambient temperature probe. You can see this probe is directly on the griddle, and it is, of course, able to withstand even more, which is just fantastic. So that is going to be great. And I actually, guys, I actually have this pulled up on the app right now. I actually want to show you what this is going to look like. So currently, we're showing 97. So we also have the connectivity to the app, which is where kind of the high accuracy comes in. You can see it on the base station, or you can see it right here on this app. So you have constant temperature monitoring from 32 degrees up to 221 degrees. And then we have this external probe, ceramic coated. It can withstand open flame in the air fryer, in the sous vide station, in the oven, up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. That's crazy. That's just wild to think. I mean, isn't that wild? We got another great question from guest. How accurate is the Sync Gold Duel? Well, hopefully that has been sort of an answer to your question. And also just to kind of put the cherry on top, every single one of these comes with a calibration ensuring that it meets the standard plus or minus 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So everyone's tested, everyone is going to come out of the box ready to help you cook. Now guys, we are up to 113 degrees. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. We're gonna turn our temp down just a little bit, let that sizzle off so that we can get there. I'm looking for the perfect medium rare, and I think we're gonna get that here very, very soon. Now again, I wanted to show you the app because right now it's showing us our temperature. But what I also wanted to show you is that we can also go into this professional mode. And you can see, hopefully you can see there, I am showing you all 6 temperature readings from this probe. That internal temperature, all the way at the tip of the probe, is what it's actually reading. So you get the most accurate temperature reading. That's the one that it shows. And then you have more temperature readings all the way through the probe. 122, guys, we are almost ready to pull this off. I want to pull this off around 125, 130 so that we can get that perfect medium rare. We are almost there. We're climbing 124. You guys got to keep an eye on this for me. I don't want to overcook this. But on top of that, of course, we have our predictive cooking model. So something like this steak, if we set that target temperature to 130, it's going to let us know as soon as it gets there. We can pull it off, let it rest, and then, of course, we can pull out what it is going to look like. So again, this is going to look incredible. 128, we're almost there. 129, guys, I think it's time. I think it's time we pull this off. 130, you guys see that right there on your screen. 130, we're pulling it off. I'm calling it. We're gonna pull that off. Place this here on the plate, and then we'll be eating this here very shortly. Now, you're gonna notice, as I pull it off, the probe right here is still going to be showing you that temperature, because it'll show you that until it comes out. So we got 134. It's going to rise up, of course, to that perfect temperature, and then we will show you what it looks like here in just a second. Let me talk to you while it rests a little bit more about the predictive cooking model. So like I was mentioning here, on the Typhur app, you are going to have the ability to showcase how this cooks. You set your target temperature. This will let you know when you're close to it, when you reach it, when to pull it off, and you can even set it how long it rests so that you know when it's the perfect time to cut into it and, of course, eat it. One of the great things about the predictive cooking algorithm and having it on your phone is you have the ability to step away and let your grill, let your smoker, let your oven do the cooking. If you have guests over, if this is a springtime feast, you can enjoy the beautiful outside activities or inside activities while your food cooks. And you can ensure that the Typhur products that you're using are going to turn out perfect with your food every single time. Special Grub, how are you doing? I see you down below in the chat. Great to see you guys here. We just cooked a steak. That's why you see the grill here. We're letting it rest for a little bit. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that right there. We're letting this rest just for a little bit. To kind of finish things off with the Sink Gold Dual, as this is kind of coming up to temperature, we got 141 right there. This is going to have some great durability, battery life, and maintenance. Just to kind of put it all into perspective for you, I wanted to cover all of it so that you know you're getting a reliable machine here. This is going to be waterproof. Throw it in the dishwasher, run it under running water, let it go into the sink. You're good, no problem. It is fully waterproof. These are all made of 304 stainless steel, great heat conductivity, and the ends are ceramic coated so it can withstand super high temperatures up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's going to be great because guess what? You can actually utilize these probes in kind of all of those different situations. So waterproof rating, great material makeup, and the battery life, 12 hours up to 24 plus hours. So if you're smoking for more than a day, if you're looking for that long battery life, the Typhur Sink Gold Dual has you covered. Do you guys cook veggies on there too? I'm vegan. Absolutely, we cook veggies. We cook whatever you want. You know the great thing about this? These can go into whatever you want. We've had people use these with veggies, with baking, with meats, with whatever you can imagine. These can cook for you. So that is going to be great. Absolutely, we do veggies. Shout out to all the vegans out there. I know we just cooked a steak. I'm a big steak guy, but if you're not, that's okay. We got a lot of different use cases for every single one of these products that you see. Thanks for being here. Thanks for a great question. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So, again, our steak is resting 136. We got the perfect internal temperature, man. I'm so happy that worked out. We're going to show you the result here in just a second, but we are wondering, we got some FAQs, some commonly asked questions from you guys that we wanted to just highlight before we move on. So one of them is, does the Typhur Sync Gold Dual, does it have customizable alerts? And the answer is absolutely. The Typhur Gold Sync offers customizable alerts from our app. So that is going to be great. We have our app right here. That is where you can get customizable alerts, and you can set that temperature, remember, receive notifications when your food is ready. And again, I kind of briefly went over this, but is it suitable for longer cooking times? The answer is yes. Whether you're smoking brisket for 12 hours or slow roasting pork or cooking veggies for a longer period of time, its probes are heat resistant and designed to maintain stable readings over extended periods. So that is going to be great. Low and slow is the name of the game, and we're making sure things turn out fantastic. Now, let's bring that steak in here and just see how it turned out. Oh, you guys, here we go. If you're looking for that medium rare, we achieved it. We achieved it. That is thanks to the Sync Gold Dual. Again, I have the probe sitting here on the side that I'm gonna showcase to you guys. And remember, these are super easy to clean up once you're done. We have this right here for you. This is what came out of the steak, remember, into the centermost part of it. This is what was reading our temperature. And as you can see, as I pulled it out, that temperature is gonna start to go down. Now, throw this in the dishwasher and you are good to go. That's the Sync Gold Dual. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I had fun making this here live with you guys. You know, you never really know how things are gonna turn out, especially when they're live, but we did it and it turned out great. So that's very, very exciting. Now, for the sake of cleaning this, I'm gonna put this off to the side. And just one more time, that is what we got going on here with the Sync Gold Dual. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that fantastic steak. And again, it's gonna come out perfect every time. So let me put this off to the side real quick so that we can continue on with everything we got. Now, real quick, before we jump, I wanna just highlight one customer review of the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. Now, one of these customers is coming all the way from Florida, and one of them is, their name is Forgotten Coast Smoke. There you go. And what they said about the Sync Gold Dual was that they were so happy. They took a gamble on this new wireless thermometer, and it has been hands down their best Wi-Fi wireless meat thermometer they have ever used. Super easy setup. Again, shout out to your review. If you guys are dropping reviews, let us know. We'll be happy to feature them here on the showroom. But we are glad you guys have been enjoying this. Again, I'm a big review guy. Check out the reviews down below. Click on the product box so that you can see this product and maybe take it home for you into, you know, this spring grilling season. And again, there's plenty of reasons to fire up the grill, so why not do it with the Sync Gold Dual? Whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue, maybe celebrating Easter with the family, or just enjoying a weekend cookout with friends, the Typhur Sync Gold Dual ensures that your food is cooked perfect every time, and it's gonna be a great time. So there you go. There's the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. We have a special discount code for you to use when you click down below. That is LIVE15. That is gonna get you a great discount right here today through our spring sale so that you can enjoy some of the best springtime meal ideas, maybe like herb marinated steaks, some lobster tail, oof, one of my favorites, maybe even some desserts getting bacon this springtime. Click down below, check out those recipes, and check out the Sync Gold Dual. All right, right on. How fun is that? Okay, now I'm gonna take this off screen. We're gonna move this out because guess what? Next up, we got the sous vide station. So if you haven't checked out one of these, we're gonna be bringing this in here in just a moment. Now, don't leave me guys. We're gonna be cooking it up again with all of these products. So let me just move this real quick so that we can bring another product in here. How's everybody's day going? What are you guys making for dinner? We would love to know what you guys are making for dinner. How can we here at Typhur help you with that recipe? We got some great recipes on our website, on our portal. We also have some great recipes on our Facebook group if you've checked that out. And we got great springtime recipes. So what are you guys making? What are you in the mood for? What are you hungry for? I know we got steak and pizza. We got to eat these. These can't go to waste. We're going to be eating that after here. Let me know what you guys are going to be eating down below. Now, it's sous vide station time. This right here, we're going to get things out. We're going to get things cranking. And we're going to feature all the great things that you can do with a sous vide station. So let's do it. Here we go. Now, there's a couple parts to this, but the coolest thing about the sous vide station is this. It comes with everything that you need for it to work. Now, what that means is you are going to get the circulator. You are going to get the vacuum sealer. You're going to get the double seal tank. You're going to get these zip vacuum seal bags. And last but not least, you're going to get some awesome Typhur magnetic weights that also have a little measuring side to them. How cool is that? Okay, is everything in frame? Can everybody see everything? I think everybody can see everything. Hopefully you can. If you can't, let me know. We got the Typhur logo popping up. This is amazing. So, sous vide station, it's a fancy French word that means under vacuum. It actually might not be that fancy. It might just be in French, but to me it's fancy because I don't speak French. So, under vacuum. Now that refers to a technique of vacuum sealing food in a bag for preparation and preservation so that you get some of the most tender, juicy meals that you have ever had. Now, if you're wondering maybe how fancy steakhouses do it, how other restaurants do it, this is usually restaurant grade equipment, but Typhur is here to bring it to your front door, into your kitchen so that you can have the easiest experience when it comes to cooking with sous vide. I know, it's crazy. If you don't know much about it, gonna be great. But looks like we got a question. A comment. Chappy Lettuce, the Gold Duel would be perfect for grilled chicken breast. You absolutely know what it would be. Man, cooking chicken can be so hard sometimes. Obviously with steak, we can let it go a little bit rare. With chicken, I don't want to play that game. That's such a great comment. Chappy Lettuce, thank you. That is going to be a fantastic use case for the Gold Duel. If you were here just a minute ago, that's what we were showcasing. Thanks for being here and for commenting. Sorry I missed that. But now we are on to the sous vide station. This thing's crazy. It's great. It's got everything. Let's continue to dive into it and just show you what it is and how it works. So, what I mean by saying this is really the kind of first sous vide station that is all-in-one. It features everything that you need. 12.3-inch touchscreen, double-walled, double-sealed tank that's going to make sure you're keeping your food cold when you need it and then warm with a consistent temperature when you need it as well when it's cooking. It comes with these weights. Basically, these attach to the bottom of the bags, essentially making sure that when you put something in here under vacuum seal, they tend to float if they're light. This just keeps it on the floor. So those are just some of the great features about it. But again, this is just an easy experience because traditionally you would have to buy your own vacuum sealer. Guess what? It just comes with the tower. You would have to buy your own tank. You would have to buy your own circulator, but it's built into this beautiful machine right here because it is as beautiful as it is functional, and that is what we're going to kind of dive into right now. So the first thing I want to touch on is this 12.3-inch touchscreen. This right here is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. We got a bunch of recipes and fun things here, and basically what this allows you to do is this can set everything up for you. You can click on a recipe, it'll tell you all the instructions on how to prep it, all the instructions on how to cook it, and you can basically just hit start, and it'll do it all for you. So if you're new to this game and you have never used something like this before, this is the perfect thing. As someone like me who's a novice home cook, this is fantastic. If you're not a novice home cook, you can just take this thing to the next level. It's fantastic. It's perfect for everybody, and this 12.3-inch touchscreen kind of really kicks everything off. Now, we do have a little demonstration here for you, but I'm going to continue on with this because when we're talking about heating things, this is going to be great in terms of cooking abilities. So, what I mean by that is, let's make a little bit of space. This is going to hook up to the tank. And with this 16-liter tank, you're going to snap this in. And essentially now, we are ready to, with, of course, filled up with water, to take this top off, to take our bag with these wonderful little hooks right here. Again, Typhur's thinking about everything. Place this back on and basically start our cooking process. So you seal the food, you set the temperature, and you let the water bath do its magic. Low and slow is really the name of the game when it comes to a sous vide station, and it's truly a beautiful science. That is why Typhur does such an exceptional job, because we always excel when it comes to the science-related aspects, and then of course the user-friendly aspects, because it's just so easy. Literally, if we wanted to make, let's see, we got carrots. Are these carrots? Those are shrimp. Man, these are the carrots, the sous vide carrots. These look phenomenal. I know, carrots, right? You can even do vegetables in here, meats, you can do eggs, you can do desserts, anything that you really can think of in a bag. this sous vide station can do right here. And you can find so many more recipes online if you would like and utilize this station. So again, that's kind of everything all together. One of the things I love is this vacuum sealer built in on the side. It is, let's disconnect this. I'll show you up actually a little bit closer. It is magnetic right here. So it just charges right here on the side and it stays there. How cool is that? And again, when you're ready to vacuum seal something, you just bring the bag in. You make sure it's nice and tight. Let's vacuum seal one of the weights just for an example here. You just close it up. Make sure all that's good. This is going to be right in front of you. And then we're just going to click this and it's going to start pulling off all of the air. So as you might be able to see here, it is pulling out the air from this bag. And it's done. Now you have a vacuum sealed magnet. Obviously you would have food in there. For the purposes of demonstrating, I think you can humor me there and see that is something that it would look like. And of course, when you're done with it, all you would do is just pop this open and retrieve your dish that was inside of the bag. So that's just a little quick demonstration on everything together, just to kind of give you a full view on what this does. The circulatory tower in here filters the water back and forth. Is kind of proprietary to Typhur's. It takes in the cold water, puts out the warm water, and it keeps everything at a consistent temperature, which is the name of the game when it comes to a sous vide station. You're basically cooking something at a constant temperature for many, many hours. It's super efficient, and guess what? Yeah, we also have remote activation with the Typhur app. Getting this set up here for you guys. So this actually enables me to set the temperature, set the time, and kind of walk away. So if I wanted to maybe figure out my target temperature, let's do 170. So I got 170 queued up right there. I'm gonna hit set, and I wanna do it for 14 hours. Set. Now, what I can do is, if I go up here, we can just hit the start, and once this is plugged in, it will give me a nice reminder on the screen. Ooh, can you reuse the bags? That's a great question. I will answer that in just 1 second here. We're gonna set the temperature again to 170. And what's great about this is, again, you can do this when you're at work, at the office, coming home. You can have this set up before you leave so that dinner is just prepped and ready for you by the time you come home. So as you can see, we have it all set up here. Of course, we don't have water in here just yet, but you would have water in there and it would work. It popped on, it was just ready to go. So that is going to be pretty awesome when it comes to the Typhur sous vide station. Now, again, some of those common FAQs, like we have Jazzy Bagel, can you reuse the bag? So what Typhur says is if you're cooking meats and other things, these are going to be disposable after that. However, of course, you can reuse them, but you just want to make sure the integrity of the seals and the vacuum capability do not get worn out. So what we would say is these are going to be single-use bags, but they come with 20 of this big size, 20 of the smaller size, so that you can use plenty. That's going to give you a great start, and if you need more, we are happy to find more for you. So why sous vide? Because you're tired of overcooking things, you're tired of having to come home, prepare dinner. You can have something as easy as this prepped and ready for you as you come home so that you just don't overcook things. Now, how hard is it to use? I think if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I just showed you that it can really be done super easy. It has a full menu of instructions here. It can walk you through it. It is that simple. And you can cook everything with it. We had a vegan here in the chat. You can cook things from veggies to desserts. You can cook things for my meat lovers like meats, the most tender, juicy steak you've had, you can get out of the sous vide station. And of course, you can cook really whatever you can imagine. Eggs, that's gonna be great. We saw someone do creme brulee in here. That's fantastic. Custard desserts, I know, in a water bath, how cool is that? And really, it's gonna save you time. You can set it and forget it, and that is one of the great features about the sous vide station. Now, on to reviews. I love highlighting customer reviews. I'm a big review person. I love seeing what people are doing. And we got a great review here from Bryce. So Bryce has a review from us. Shout out to Bryce. Thanks for leaving a review on the Typhur sous vide station. Just want to give a little shout out. And Bryce said it was outstanding. Everything Typhur makes is an outstanding quality and purposeful, especially for the sous vide, machine loaded with pre-programmed recipes and suggestions. After downloading the Typhur app, the cell phone adds another useful dimension, recipes and control of the machine. Great product. I mean, I think that kind of sums up everything I said, but hey, that was one of you. It's not coming from me. It's coming from one of you who bought the Typhur sous vide station. So shout out to you guys. This is one of those great machines that truly makes your life easier. If you've ever been interested, ever been fascinated, click down below because we have an exclusive live stream only discount code. If you decided to stick with me here for this long, you are getting a deal because we want to give you a discount with the discount code LIVE15. That was a lot of discounts. Hopefully you take advantage of it for the spring sale. I know we're taking things inside, but the Typhur sous vide station works perfect all year round. And if you're looking for something like this to level up your cooking game, get it today at a discount, LIVE15. Down below, click on that little product box and you can see all the fun information about it. And feel free to ask any more questions as well. So that's the Typhur sous vide station. Thanks for hanging out with us so far. This is a great one. I know not everybody is, maybe it's not for everybody, but I think it is just a great unit that truly allows you to have the flexibility, especially in this day and age where things are just crazy and busy. If you have kids, if you're a working adult, this is going to make your life easier every step of the way. So there you have it. That is the Typhur sous vide station. Now, I think it's time we kick things to this, the Typhur InstaProbe Core. Now, the Typhur InstaProbe Core is going to be another one of our great wireless products. So real quick, I want you to say hello to the Typhur InstaProbe Core. This sleek little powerhouse gives you ultra precise temps in just under a second. It swings out right here. You can see that temperature monitor right there for you guys. And you're just going to simply insert it and it has instant read. This is going to be great if you're wondering if your burger's ready. And we had a great comment about maybe chicken breasts. Is your chicken still questionable? Probably. That's why this thing is great. You just put it in, check it, and it is going to deliver a faster, more precise reading than other wireless meat thermometers. And you can save yourself the guesswork of that kind of awkward self-doubting, especially if you have guests over, making sure things are cooked. So that's a little intro into the InstaProbe Core. We got a beautiful, sleek, anodized matte aluminum finish. It's got this beautiful large front display. It has really a lightweight overall feel, and it has a magnet on the backside. So you can put this onto ovens, grills, you can put it on your fridge. It is super convenient. I found myself kind of just putting it everywhere you could imagine. This is, again, the InstaProbe Core. Now, the InstaProbe Core is still very special because it is known for its really precision, speed, and elegance. And it should really come as no surprise that it was recognized as USA Today's best digital meat thermometer of 2024. That's a huge, huge accolade. And USA Today's Reader's Choice Top 10 gift in 2024 as well. Again, this probe really does feature that cutting edge technology with a sleek, user-friendly design. And I really just want to show you it in action. I know, I talk a lot, but that's why I'm here. We want to show you this in action. So we got the Typhur InstaProbe here, and this is what we got going on. I got a bowl of water here because I just want to show you this in real time. I want to show you how this works and how the InstaProbe Core is going to be your next lightweight, best reading digital meat thermometer. So let's get to it. Here we go. We got the water here. I'm taking out the InstaProbe Core. And as this kind of comes out, as you can see right here, it is going to just slide out of that backside. Immediately the temperature will start showing. And what I want you to see is, first, how fast this changes. Boom. Can you guys see that? How fast that changes. Now, another great feature is we have a locking feature here on the side. It says lock right there. What I can do is insert it, lock, and then go away. Do you guys see that temperature reading right there? So I'm gonna go off a lock, insert it, lock, and walk away. It is that fast, that fast. Seriously, there's nothing else to it. This is one of the fastest meat thermometers I've ever used. It is usually the most accurate meat thermometer I've ever used. I love using it like when we're cooking steak with the dual probes. If I'm cooking more than one, I don't always have enough probes to have for everything, but if I have it on one, I probably know that the surrounding ones are in pretty good standing. But this just kind of clarifies and ensures I'm getting some of the best readings possible. And again, this is what we got going on. It is instant. Hopefully you guys can see that. It is so fast, and it's one of my favorite purchases, especially when this is probably one of my most used kitchen gadgets that I have. I mean, I just use it for everything, like when I'm cooking something in the pan, when it's in the oven. Of course, we got the Sink Gold. Of course, we got others, but this is just my handy dandy temperature thermometer as I go throughout my cooking. So again, if you're looking for something that is instant, that is fast, that looks beautiful, that has a magnet on the backside, super cool, big fan. This is just kind of your solid all-around thermometer. And again, I want to touch one more time on its speed, because with its speed, you're going to have that 0.5 second read time. And it can change temperature as fast as 0.1 seconds. So we're talking crazy, crazy speeds. And that is what you're going to get with the InstaProbe Core. Again, whether you're grilling, roasting, or just hoping to fake it till you make it, that's me. This is going to make your life easier. Perfect temps, zero guesswork. So again, it's springtime, you're grilling inside or outside. This is going to be the game changer for you. This is going to be the InstaProbe you use as you pop up and pop open that grill. We don't want a lot of heat to get out. We just want to go in, boom, got the temperature out. Again, that lock feature, boom, lock, we got that temperature right there. So again, if you're looking for just a solid all-around wireless meat thermometer, this is going to be one of those that just kind of checks all the boxes. And again, it's springtime, so you're gonna be doing a lot more grilling. You might be doing more inside, outside, maybe something to consider, especially with our discount here in the showroom, Live 15, gonna get you an exclusive live stream only discount, only found here. Now, I'm a nerd when it comes to all these little calibration things, so I want you to know that every one of these is certified every time you get it. It's been tested for its accuracy, just so that you can know that each one you're getting is tried and true, and it's going to read the temperature as precise as possible. Now, to kind of just talk a little bit more about its non-related features, like non-related probe features, is that this features, again, that anodized matte aluminum finish, has a motion-activated LED screen, and it has an auto sleep function, so it won't waste any battery. And guess what? It's also IP67 rated waterproof. Great question. See, again, look at that. We were just about to get there. Is the InstaProbe Core waterproof? Yes, it is. So it has our IP67 rating, meaning that if this was to drop in here real quick, pull it out, not a problem. This is not something you're going to be putting in the dishwasher. However, you can wipe it with a damp cloth. You can run the probe under running water and rinse that off, especially if it's in raw things. And it has that wonderful magnet on the back with the ability to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So again, InstaProbe, if you're thinking about what you could use this for, honestly, everything you cook with is what it can be used for. Grilling, smoking, deep frying. You can use this in situations where you're baking. So you name it, the InstaProbe Core can do it, and it will do it exceptionally well and rapidly fast. So again, we're just gonna hit a couple common questions we get people asking. What's the maximum temperature that this can withstand? Again, I mentioned deep frying, you're probably surprised by that, but this can measure temperature up to 572 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 300 degrees Celsius for my friends who have Celsius. So that is going to be a great feature with the InstaProbe Core. And the response time for a full reading is just 0.5 seconds. Again, some of the fastest readings on the market. And it can have changes within 0.1 seconds. So that's the InstaProbe Core. Again, I want to remind you that this is on sale today. Live 15 is going to get you a great discount with this InstaProbe Core. And I want to shout out a review before we head off with this one. And we're going to be chatting about Frank M. from New Hampshire dropped a review for the InstaProbe Core. Frank was very impressed. Great quality, amazing customer service. I've purchased many digital thermometers in the past, and none of them have lasted very long. I can tell this was the last one I will buy for a while. I feel like that is just a great testament to everything we've been talking about with the InstaProbe Core. It reads fast, it's reliable. More specifically, it is durable and it's built to last. We do not build cheap products here. We build products that are going to last. Invest in your cooking with something like the InstaProbe Core. Thanks, Frank. And if any of you guys drop a review down below, we will make sure to shout you out on the next stream. So again, exclusive sale. You see it down below in the chat. You can also click on this product down below as well with the product card. Live 15 is going to get you an exclusive live stream only discount for something like the InstaProbe Core. I want to remind you on our website, on our app, to explore some of the best springtime meal ideas. We have a bunch of professional home cook and all around chefs that use these products, love to bring recipes to the table just for you. And we're bringing spring flavors. We're talking about herb marinated steaks, some of my favorite lobster tails, some bright citrus infused desserts, you name it. These products, something like the InstaProbe Core, is going to nail and make sure that it comes out moist, juicy, and of course, perfect temperature that you're looking for. Again, click on the product box below. Do not forget about that discount that we have. So before we sign off here, I want you guys to see all these beautiful products one more time. We did so many fun demos today. We talked about the Dome 2 air fryer. We cooked a whole pizza. Yeah, it's still in there. Shout out to that. We have the Sync Gold Dual. This is the one when you're talking about grilling. Dual probe functionality can fit in. We cooked a beautiful steak that we have over here. And of course the InstaProbe Core with its lightning fast reading for all of your meals that you'll be cooking. And last but not least, the sous vide station. So if you have been looking for a Typhur product, hopefully the Live 15 will help you with that purchase. Again, take an additional live stream only discount only found here off. Thanks for tuning in and being here with us. We appreciate you. Happy spring. Enjoy the weather. Hopefully it's not too rainy where you're at, but it will be very beautiful soon. So happy spring and happy cooking, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.